friends, this is Elite TV Woman. Not long ago, the full version of the 29th episode of Skibidi Multiverse was released. And like always, we got some extra scenes of this episode, and it was crazy. In this video, you will find out all the secrets and cool details I managed to gather. And believe me when I say, they are very cool. Anyways, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's go. The video begins, and we can see the elite squads of agents. Here we see ISO Toilet, Moby, Hot Sauce Beat, and Just Cozy. But already in this frame, we can see a very funny detail, because here is the face of Dafuk Boom, the original creator of the Skibidi Toilet series. And then Elite Clockman and Elite Clockwoman came in. Then ISO said that it's strange that the ones who control time are the last to arrive. But Elite Clockman said that he couldn't just stop time for a walk. And next, we heard a sound. And already in this frame, we can see a very interesting detail, but we'll get to that later when the frame is more visible. Anyways, the future Clockman then arrives, and it is worth noting that he came here through a portal. And then he said this.
7 different dimensions. And at last, I have you all in my grasp. The loop is no more. He will return. And this time, you can't do anything about it.
And from this, it is very hard to say who he talked about is, but I am kinda certain it is the Clock Titan, since we know he really wants to revive the Titan. But you let me know your thoughts in the comments. But then they said they had reasons, but the future Clockman wouldn't understand it. Anyways, also in this frame, we can see the image of a YouTuber, NoSkillClush, and then they said that whatever they do or will do is for the sake of their friend's future. But then in this frame, we get to see something really magnificent, or rather interesting, because here we see the images of the Skibidi scientist as a human, which Domstudio shared with us earlier. The image of a drillman, and I believe it's this guy from episode 23. And on this next image is this big guy that we could already see in the 28th episode, and it's very strange why all these images are seen here. But anyways, we'll get to all the details later. And already in the 4th photo, we can see a cameraman, and he's wearing a red tie. But I can't really make out who this cameraman is, but the only thing that came to my mind was this cameraman that is the lucky cameraman from the original series. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. But for now, let's get back into the video. The future Clockman then said he's not here to convince the elites, but is here to destroy them. And then he shoots a chrono energy at the elite Clockman, but he blocks it using a time energy shield. But then he fires again, and it seems this time he was about to win against the elite Clockman. But then Elite Clockwoman comes in to help, and they finally manage to stop the attack. And then the Clock Titan said,
Ridiculous. I'm the source of all clocks' powers, and yet you stand a chance? Something's wrong with you all. You don't belong here. This is not over.
And from this, we can say that this guy's power is no joke, since he said he's the source of all clocks' power.
Who's gonna report this to him?
Nah, I can go for a good meal.
Well, let's go so good!
Okay, now we finally get to see what was on the green board, and here we can see the write-up, the association. And in these images, we see all the elite agents and also some other YouTube channels. And then the episode ends, and I want to say that this extra scene was crazy, and it also shows us a lot of interesting details we should think about. And in my next video, I would try to cover all these secrets, so subscribe not to miss it. See ya!